Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is going to be about my travel experiences. Woohoo! For today's video, I'm actually wearing one of my souvenir shirts. Don't judge me because it's a little bit wrinkly. I actually got this shirt from Cancun in Mexico. The shirt was in the fall of 2017. I believe it was September. I don't know why, I have this weird thing where I remember certain specific dates of things that are like sometimes relevant or sometimes irrelevant. It's strange, I don't know why that is. This video is going to cover my top 3 travel destinations that I've been to. Once again guys, if you follow my TikTok, I did post a video about a month ago that captured my top 5 views of the world. That video basically featured 5 views that were my favorite out of the destinations that I've traveled to in the world. The first travel destination that I would classify as my favorite would probably be the Great Wall of China. In 2018 springtime, me and my friend traveled to China, went to Beijing and Shanghai, and then we covered a couple of other smaller cities within that trip. Obviously the highlight of the trip was Beijing. We got to tour the Forbidden City, we got to climb the Great Wall of China. I'm briefly going to talk about my experience climbing the Great Wall. The Great Wall of China has so much history. I remember being in a tour bus and riding up the hill that will take us to the Great Wall entrance, and everything was just so surreal. I looked out the window and I saw the view of the wall. It was just breathtaking. Once we get off the bus, our tour guide led us toward the entrance of the Great Wall, basically explore at our own pace. My friend took a couple of pictures from the bottom before we entered the steps, and as we got on the steps, it was basically just an endless climb. Just kept going up and up and up. If we were on an escalator that wasn't moving. I don't know if that makes sense. But that's how it was like, literally. We were climbing up and taking in every view as we got higher and higher up. Like the walls were never going to end. I was just able to capture so many photographs with every step I took. One strange encounter that I experienced was that several people who are native to the country were asking me and my friend to take a photograph with them, which I thought was very strange because I'm not some celebrity, so why do you want a picture with me in it with you? Or just a picture of me? And that seemed to happen a lot in Beijing specifically. I don't know if Beijing is somewhat touristy, more touristy than certain other areas of China. Yeah, I got a lot of requests to take pictures of me. Anyway, Great Wall of China, definitely the high on my list of favorite travel destinations. My next favorite destination would have to be Amalfi Coast, Italy. I traveled to Italy in the springtime of 2019. We started our trip in Rome and then ended the trip in Amalfi Coast. Me and my friend were at our hotel in Rome. We had arranged a transportation for the tour to pick us up from the hotel and transport us to the Amalfi Coast. I just remember waiting for the tour bus to pick us up, and I was like, where is our tour bus? Because it was like scheduled to pick us up around 8 o'clock, and it was like probably around 8:30, and I noticed that it still hadn't arrived. So at that point I was starting to freak out. Magically they somehow appeared around maybe 9 o'clock. Apparently they were running behind schedule. But it all worked out. The van actually shows up at our hotel. For some reason I was expecting us to be riding in some big fancy tour bus, but they pick us up in a van. It was kind of sketchy. It was a white van. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It might have been white. I can't remember. Anyway, they picked us up in a van and then they transported us to the Amalfi Coast. Circled this hill that felt like an endless circling motion in the van. We kept going up and up and up and up and up until we got to the very top of the hill with a beautiful view that overlooks the coast of Italy. It was breathtaking as I was just sucking it all up. The best view. I took so many pictures, and that was definitely probably one of the most beautiful views I've seen in my life. The last travel destination that I would classify as one of my favorites would be Prague Castle, located in Prague, Czech Republic. In the summer of 2016, my best friend was actually living in Prague with his family. I figured it would be a great opportunity for me to travel to Prague and visit my friend, because I hadn't seen my friend in a while. Planned a trip to kind of reunite and reconnect. Flew from JFK to Prague all by myself, and I was panicking because at the time I had not been on an airplane since I was a young kid. I didn't even start my world traveling until I was 23 years old. Since then, it's been addicting. Honestly, I love traveling. I wish I could travel every month, but obviously I work, so don't have that kind of capacity. When I arrived in Prague, I was able to catch up with my friend. His parents knew a lot more about the city because they had been living there for about a year or two. My best friend's mom was basically my tour guide. She was able to show me the touristy areas of Prague. Overall, I had a great knowledge about the city and the city's history. Being in Prague, it felt like I was almost in a fairy tale land. The highlight of my trip was touring Prague Castle. Prague Castle is this huge castle in Prague. I just remember sitting on top of the cliff that overlooks the city. It was a beautiful view from up there. Once again, I took plenty of pictures. This is kind of off topic, but the nightlife in Prague was amazing. One night, me and my friend went to this dance club called Club Roxy. Me and my friend ordered drinks after drinks at the club. We got there super early. It was around like 7 o'clock in the evening. And there was like no one there. But then all of a sudden, it just blows up around 10 o'clock. I had a blast at the club. You know what? My next video should cover my favorite nightlifes in different cities I've traveled to. Maybe I'll talk about that next time. Once again, my highlights of my favorite destinations were the Great Wall, Amalfi Coast, Italy, and Prague Castle in Prague. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to my channel. None of you guys have subscribed to me recently. I'm kind of disappointed. We hope to post more videos more frequently. Subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on TikTok. Again, if you guys have any ideas to submit, let me know. Comment on the video. Send me a message on YouTube. Send me a message on TikTok. Give me ideas, because I love to post videos. I have a lot of free time now, because my work is pretty flexible. Hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.